Since the World War II till today, it is still very valuable that the company has to adopt the ISO certificate. 3 months to 6 months, you can easily get the ISO certificate. It's become very difficult for the companies to understand the language of any law, because understanding a law is not a very easy job. You should not be 100% depend upon the consultant. When you are ISO certified, then you don't work on fixing the problem. You are working the cause of the problem.
Welcome to the Marina Vibe, and today we have someone who is going to explain us ISO certification. Welcome, Neelesh sir.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Great.
Today we are going to decode ISO certification and what you do. Could you explain us a little bit about yourself and your company?
I am Neelesh Sinha. By profession, I am a mechanical engineer.
Wow.
And I did the specialization in the quality systems. Started with the multinational company like Siemens, Honda Motors and all. Total experience of the 26 years in the certification and all. I am running this URS certification as a Middle East Managing Director since 2008. It means almost more than 17-18 years. This is a British UK based company where I am the partner and the shareholder in the Middle East region. When I am saying Middle East region, it means it covers all the GCC countries and everything, which they are reporting to me, and we have a separate offices in each of the countries, including UAE, and UAE is my head office. We are the, if I can say that, single company, then we are the number 2 or 3 in the world who has certified more than 55,000 certificate all over the world, because we have more than 55 plus offices worldwide. Because there are so many mergers are there, so when you merge the companies, then the number goes well. But as a standalone company, we are number 2 or 3 in the world worldwide who has given the ISO certifications.
Amazing.
That's a brief of myself.
Okay, a little bit I would like to know from mechanical engineering, that's exactly what you did, to entering into ISO certification. Why the need of change?
Very good question. See, ISO certification, when we talk about, obviously because it's a subject which is a bit technical, people they feel ISO means ISO. No, ISO means for every industry there is a specific ISO. And being a mechanical engineer, I was very much in the mechanical industry, and there are very specific ISO standard for the mechanical, especially for the automotive industry. So I am one of the, and I can say I am the only auditor in the entire Middle East who is expert in the automobile auditing, which is, there is an ISO standard called IATF 16949. I am the auditors almost like 26 years, I can say. So that dragged me from automobile industry. I started the journey, and then slowly I covered all the industrial sectors. So
that's how the transformation happened.
Correct, because being an engineer, you can understand very easily the industry.
Correct.
Compared to the non-engineer. I don't say that the non-engineers are not good, but I'm saying that engineers have a little bit more privilege.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You guys have studied so much. So definitely you guys need that extra privilege.
Perfectly.
Okay. Now tell me, what is ISO certification? Why does it matter in today's business?
Let me explain you the abbreviation of the ISO. ISO means International Organization for Standardization. This is a word body. You might have heard about the United Nations, you have heard the UNESCO, these or WHO. These all are the word bodies.
Yeah.
So ISO is also the word body and is responsible to develop the standard so that whole world can follow a standardized practice For example, if I will come here and I will ask you, can you give me the plug? Adapter. You can give me the adapter. I can put my laptop and it can easily connected.
Yeah.
Why? Because my plug is made of with certain standard, and I can come and I can plug it anywhere. So it's a beauty of the standardization. When we talk about that, but that's the beauty of the standardization related to the product. Same thing happened during the World War II, when the US and the other countries, their armies are in Japan or somewhere else, and it was very difficult for them to manage such a different area, the army. So they come up in the standardization. Why we cannot have a standardization in the system also? And that's how the standardization from product, it came to the system. System means, for example, if I am ISO certified company and you are also the ISO certified company, if I will deal with you as a supplier or customer relation, it means you can understand my wording and I can understand your wording.
Okay.
So once my language become common, we can grow together.
Yeah.
This is how the people they say that collaboration.
Yes.
So collaboration, not only technologically, collaboration as a language also. So that's how the ISO comes, and that's why since the World War II till today, it is still very valuable that the company has to adopt the ISO certification. Yeah.
Very well explained. And what I have understood from this is, if I am ISO certified and you are ISO certified, we have certain norms which we practice the same, and it is better for us to do business.
Perfectly.
Perfect. How long does ISO certification process usually takes?
It's a very subjective question, but I will take example, then it will be easy.
Okay.
If I'm talking about the SMEs who is having a 10 to 15 number of employees and simple process, then I can say that 3 months to 6 months you can easily get the ISO certificate as a base.
Okay.
Because it is a standard which is published by the international body by the name ISO. This standard you have to read, you have to prepare your system as per this, you have to practice as per this, and once you practice as per this, then you have to call us, because we are the authorized body. We go there and then we certify you. So this is a journey. This journey you cannot achieve in a very short span time. So but normally we say for the small industry it takes 3 months to 6 months time to get the ISO certificate.
Okay.
If you are prepared, if you are very much committed, maybe it can reduce the time, but normally it this much required.
3 to 6 months time.
3 to 6 months required.
Okay. What are the most common mistakes companies make during ISO certification?
As I told you, this is a ISO standard. It's become very difficult for the companies to understand the language of any law, because understanding a law is not a very easy job. So mostly what they do, they hire a third party who can support them to prepare the system for them. It's not a bad thing. Yes, you have to take a support from the third party. In our language we say consultant. So you can hire the consultant who can support you to prepare the system for you, but you should not be 100% depend upon the consultant. He has to prepare everything, he has to do everything. No, he should be the mentor for you, and your people should involve and develop the system, because ultimately you are going to reap out the fruit by yourself, not the consultant. Consultant will finish the project. That's the maximum mistakes happen. They award the project to the consultant and they are 100% depending upon them, rather than they are using the consultant as a mentor. That's the biggest mistakes are happening. That's why majority of the people, they are unable to get the benefits of the ISO.
ISO certification.
Yeah.
Okay.
which is very
So
proven
hire a
system.
consultant and treat him like a mentor,
Correct.
not making him do all the work.
Correct.
And then once he is gone, you guys will be back to your old habits.
Correct.
Okay, good one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decode ISO. How does ISO certification help companies grow?
This culture has already established in the industrial sector. When I'm saying industrial sector, it means the industry like automotive, industry like food industry, industry like IT industry, okay, where the supply chain works. If I will take a simple example of the food industry, a 5-star hotel cannot make a food which is safe for the human consumption if the whole supply chain will not support him. The chicken which has to come, it has to come in a very good quality. The vegetable has to come, it has to be a very good quality. Spices has to come, has to be a very good quality. So if you are eating a good food which is good for your health, it's all depend upon the supply chain. So supply chain, if they don't have a same language of understanding of the criticality of the food safety, how they can support you? So you cannot keep some supplier who doesn't understand your mentality. So once you certified, it means automatically you are eligible to become the part of the supply chain. And more you become the part of the supply chain, it means you are growing your business. Nobody likes you that without certification you will become the part of my supply chain. So that's how it gives the door opening for you.
Okay. And you would say mostly it happens in industrial and product businesses.
I took the example industry, but it is very much applicable even for the service sector.
Okay.
Service sector, you just name it, I will tell you that how does this work.
Financial services.
Financial services. Okay. If somebody is doing the financial service, it means let's take that they are giving the loan or they are doing some insurance and all those things. Correct. Who are the supply chain? The broker is the supply chain. The banks are the supply chain, the insurance company is in the supply chain, and the legal authorities are the supply chain. Correct. If all of them, they will not work in a synchronized manner, ultimately who will suffer? Customer will suffer.
Yes.
Why? The broker is non-standard. He doesn't include many of the critical things in the insurance policy. Insurance company didn't tell because they do not know what customer needs because there is a broker in between. So everywhere supply chain is there. There is no industry in this world who can do the work standalone.
Yes.
Without supply chain. So wherever supply chain means standardization. Wherever standardization means you need some ISO certification.
So, do your vendors have ISO certification? That's the question you need to ask yourself. And if you don't have, you know whom to contact now. Right?
Thank you.
Okay. Next one. Why do companies need ISO certification? I think the answer that you gave covered it. If you could add a little bit more light.
I am a customer. You are a supplier. And I am certified, but you are not certified as a supplier. I have a complaint for you of your service. If you are not certified person, I'm just saying a very crude example. If you are not a certified, what you will do, sir, I will do my best and I will solve your problem and you resolve the issue and you will make me happy. In my terminology, we say the fixing the problem. But do you feel that fixing the problem can solve your problem? No. If you busy only fixing the problem, it means you are the firefighter. When you are ISO certified, then you don't work on fixing the problem. You are working the cause of the problem. So, if really industry which you are running and you want to change the mindset of your people, that they should not busy on the fixing the problem. They should work on a cause of the problem. You must understand the language of ISO certification. Then you can enjoy your business without in the business.
Yeah.
Because the system will work, not the human will work. Obviously, human is required everywhere. I cannot say avoid the human.
AI has taken over, but not that much.
That much.
Yeah.
So people have a problem, absenteeism. People have a problem, retention of the employee. People have a problem. They are suffering all these kind of things.
Yeah.
But they are not standardizing the system so that the people will, because staff has to move. He has to take the privilege to grow. So he will move out. It's a well accepted industry norm.
Yeah.
We cannot blame it.
Yeah.
But we have to design the system in a manner, if somebody will leave, it should not create the vacuum. People can easily come and go, and that's how the big corporate you are saying that they are running with the 6,000 employees, maybe 10,000 employees. How?
Yeah.
With this system only.
Correct. So if we have ISO certification done, we are taking care of our system, and when we are taking care of our system, our immediate problems like employee retention and absenteeism. Anything else that you would like to add?
Some ethical working.
Ethical way of working, yes. All these can be easily taken care of, because now as a company you're following a culture that is worldwide accepted.
Yeah.
Okay, very informative. Thank you. Okay, now I know you are number 2 or number 3 in your industry, but what makes you set apart in this competitive world?
URS certification is a private body, and URS certification is issuing the certificate which is worldwide acceptable. How possible? It means somebody behind the URS certification, that behind person is giving the international credibility to the URS certification. That in our language we say the accreditation body. Mostly these accreditation bodies are the non-profitable government organization.
Okay.
We are the UK based certification body, and in UK there is a non-profitable government body by the name of UCAS, United Kingdom Accreditation Service, UCAS, which is the number 1 accreditation body in the world and most stringent body in the world, which is recognized by all over the world. So when we issue the ISO certificate, it comes with the crown logo on the certificate itself with the UCAS accreditation. That gives the credibility of the certificate.
Oh, okay.
If I remove that logo, I am just a URS certification.
Mm-hmm.
But if I add that logo, it means I am the internationally recognized worldwide prestigious certification body.
Perfect. And that's how you have built your credibility over the years.
We have to follow the norms because they are not giving easily the accreditation to the anybody. You have to follow a very stringent rule.
Okay.
Normally people, they don't understand what is the difference between us or others.
Yeah, and today we are just trying to decode that.
Thank you.
Okay. How do you stay credible in your business today?
As I told you that we are the accredited by the world renowned accreditation body by the name of UCAS. This is itself is a huge credibility. Another thing is, see, when you are accredited by such a strict accreditation body, you have to always follow the norms seriously, otherwise you lose the accreditation. In the current scenario, the competition is a well accepted issue.
Yeah.
When the competition is there, it means there are some low accreditation certification bodies are there and they can give the cheaper price. And if we want to grab that business, we have to come down to that price. But the difference is, even though we come down to the price, we cannot compromise to the quality of the services because we hold the such accreditation where no compromise is accepted. So competition is immaterial for us, whether we get the low cost, even then our services level is the same. We get the better cost, even then our services are the same. So that's how we maintain the credibility in the market. So people, they don't feel any difference.
Okay, that was well explained, and I think we have got a little bit better clarity on why we should have ISO certification, right? Any last words that you would like to, or a story or an example that you would like to give us of your clientele who has achieved better vendor list or been a part of a 5-star hotel deal because they had ISO certification?
Obviously, I cannot name it because
Yes.
that's
Industry, maybe.
industry.
Yeah.
We have so many fruit and vegetable suppliers. They were in the Avir market
Yeah.
and in a low profile. But since they try to become the part of the supply chain of the 5-star hotels, they have started taking a food safety certificate, which is normally named as a HACCP or ISO 22000. I have seen from my own experience, the day they have taken such food safety certificate and they become the part of the 5-star hotel supply chain, their business has grown up multi-level.
Wow.
Multi-level. So that's the beauty of to become a supply chain with the credible things.
That's very good, and thank you for being so informative about the entire prospect, why certification is need of the hour, and how we can stand out. Like I remember you mentioning, like, when someone is practicing their standards, then they are maintaining their quality. So price, whether they are charging us high or low, they will make sure that standard is maintained because they want to hold on to the certification. Correct?
Is it possible that Starbucks can reduce the price?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
Because they may suffer on their own profit, but they have to maintain.
Yeah.
Because that's the only credibility they own.
Yes.
If they lose that, then how possible? So
Yeah.
that's how we own the credibility of the UCAS, and we cannot lose that credibility.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. You were very informative. Thank you for
Thank you very much
helping
for
us.
calling me here. Thanks a lot for you.